G'day, g'day, everybody. Welcome to Kolkata for game week 9 in the ISL. This is Mohammedan Sporting versus Bengaluru FC in what could potentially be a pretty one sided match, considering that Mohammedan Sporting have scored the lowest number of goals. They've scored so few goals that, in fact, when they had a two-man advantage against East Bengal in their previous fixture, they still could not find the back of the net, partly because East Bengal was defending really well, and partly because Mohammedan Sporting Club just does not have the number of strikers to be able to take advantage of that situation. So it's going to be a pretty interesting game, if you could call it that. Mohammedan Sporting Club really need to figure out how they're gonna start scoring some goals, because if they're not gonna score any goals, they're gonna end up at right at the bottom of the points table. Currently, they're second from bottom, so that's not an interesting or a nice place to be at. I really feel that Bengaluru FC are going to be licking their lips. They're going to be licking their chops. They're going to be rubbing their hands together at the amount of opportunities that they're going to have in this game. Some would say that because this is an away game, it's going to be a difficult one for Bengaluru. I feel that it's going to be an extremely easy walk in the park, considering the form that Bengaluru FC is in. Bengaluru FC went down to 10 men against Punjab and still managed to find the back of the net. So that is something that can be said about their form and their goal scoring ability. Now, Sunil Shetty is not starting the game. Sunil Shetty is on the bench. Usually, I love to see Sunil Shetty playing in the playing 11, but today I feel that usually he's just starting off the bench. So yeah, let's see what happens. Mhm. Not many people interested in the stream, I'm assuming, considering the number of people we have right now. That's all right, guys. It's football, These things happen. So you can probably see the Bengaluru FC lineup right now. Sunil Chetri is on the bench, obviously, but that is not going to bother Bengaluru at all, considering the form that they're in. I think Bengaluru are absolutely going to smash Mohammedan Sporting out of the park. Recently, we've seen in many games, home teams are suffering devastating losses. ओडिशा ने हैदराबाद को 6-0 से हरा दिया था गाचीबोली स्टेडियम में, and Bengaluru FC went to JLN Stadium in Kochi and beat them 3-2, 3-1. My bad. So yeah, it's gonna be. There's no guarantee कि अगर आपका होम मैच है तो आपको कोई एडवांटेज मिलने वाला है. सब कुछ टीम के परफॉर्मेंस पे डिपेंड करता है. And right now it feels like, like most of the home teams, when they're playing at home, they're actually under more pressure than anything else. So is that worrying? I'm not quite sure. क्या चिंता करने की ज़रूरत है इस चीज़ पे? Not really sure. Anyway, the toss is done. Lineups are decided. Match is about to start. Thank you so much for joining the chat, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Today is a subscribers only mode. That does not mean that you guys cannot chat. I mean, it just is what it is. If anyone who is watching this stream right now thinks that Mohammedan Sporting has any kind of chance, I think if Mohammedan Sporting manages to get any kind of points from this game today, it is going to be a huge upset. It is going to be a surprise result because अगर आप लोगों ने Mohammedan Sporting versus East Bengal का match देखा था, so you saw how East Bengal had two players sent off in 35 minutes and 11 versus 9 चल रहा था, 11 versus 9. Usually जब ऐसी situation होती है तो the team that has 11 players on the pitch absolutely smashes the other side. There is no chance that they're not even going to score a single goal. But in that game, what we saw was Mohammedan Sporting failed to score a single goal. It was so surprising. कैसे कर लेते हैं यार? How do you manage not to score against 9 men? So strange. Anyway, can they turn their fortunes around today? Let's wait and see. Mohammedan Sporting क्या कह रहा भाई? Mohammedan Sporting could win if they score early goals. कोई guarantee नहीं है मेरे भाई. If Mohammedan Sporting does score early goals, which is a big if, क्योंकि they've scored the least number of goals in the Indian Super League this season. So even if they score early goals, जैसे नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड ने 2-0 से आगे चल रही थी एट श्री कांति रावा स्टेडियम, तो तब भी बेंगलुरु मैनेज टू ओवरटर्न दैट डेफिशिट. तो कोई गारंटी नहीं है कि अगर उन लोगों ने जल्दी गोल मारे तो they will score or they will be able to maintain that lead. Anyway, the match has started, guys. First half has begun between Bengaluru FC and Mohammedan Sporting. Bengaluru FC are in their traditional pink jerseys, light pink jerseys, away jerseys, and they've given the ball straight away to Mohammedan. बहुत ही अच्छा मौसम हो रहा है, 24 degrees centigrade in Kolkata today, so it should be a good game. I mean, hopefully it should be a good game. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Look at that goal difference. Mohammedan Sporting has a goal difference of -8. Bengaluru has a goal difference of +7. Imagine that. Bengaluru ही जीतेगी यार. Airlock, I think Mohammedan Sporting has no chance in this game because Bengaluru are just too good. Even if they fail to score from the players that they have on the pitch right now, they have a lot of strength on the bench. They have Sunil Chetri on the bench, and Sunil Chetri can turn it up anytime he wants. There's also a poll going on in the chat if you guys would like to participate in that. Right now, 83% people are saying that Bengaluru is going to win. 17% people saying Mohammedan Sporting might win. That is an interesting opinion, because how are you going to win if you don't score any goals? That is my question. अगर आप goals ही नहीं score करते तो आप जीतोगे कैसे? ईस्ट बंगाल को तो हरा नहीं पाए. ईस्ट बंगाल went down to 9 men. 11 versus 9 चल रहा था, एंड 70 मिनट खेले थे ऐसे. 70 मिनट, और 70 मिनट में भी मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग ईस्ट बंगाल के अगेंस्ट एक भी गोल नहीं मार पाई, इवन दो इट वाज 11 वर्सेस 9. तो आप मेरे को ये समझाओ, बेंगलुरु एफसी जो सेकंड पर चल रही है अभी, और जो अगर आज जीत गई तो फर्स्ट पे आ जाएगी, तो ऐसी टीम को जो +7 वाले गोल डिफरेंस में चल रही है, ऐसी टीम को आप कैसे हराओगे जब आप गोल्स ही नहीं मार पाते? बेंगलुरु ने अभी इस आईएसएल के सीज़न में 13 गोल मारे हैं, आप लोगों ने 3 मारे हैं अनफॉर्चुनेटली, एंड आप लोगों ने 11 गोल खाए भी हैं. बेंगलुरु ने खाली 6 खाए हैं, पर कुछ भी हो सकता है गाइज. मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग का होम ग्राउंड है, एनीथिंग कैन हैपन. Very poor first touch by Franca. Franca has had 21 shots and has scored 0 goals. That is a terrible statistic to have, terrible place to be. Oh, गाइस ठंड होनी चालू हो गई बहुत भयंकर. देखो कोलकाता में 24 डिग्रीज हो रहा है, जहाँ पे मैं हूँ वहाँ पे 14 डिग्रीज हो रहा है. काफ़ी ठंड हो गई है. Interesting, very, very interesting. Also, considering that it's a match that is happening on a Wednesday, बहुत सारे लोग आए नहीं होंगे मैच देखने के लिए. इस टाइम पर तो ज़्यादा लोग यार ऑफिस से घर जा रहे होते हैं इस टाइम पर. Oh my god. Oh, that was the best chance that they had. Oh, wow. Not bad. Not bad from Mohammedan bhai. Mohammedan Sporting Club, बेंगलुरु 4, मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब 0. अभी अभी अटैक देखा इनका, क्या खतरनाक अटैक बना है. ऑफ साइड होता वैसे, होना चाहिए था, पर लाइन्समैन ने ऑफ साइड दिया नहीं. बहुत ही अच्छा चांस था. टारगेट पे मारना चाहिए था कम से कम, इतना तो कर लेना चाहिए था, टारगेट पे मारना चाहिए था. ही हिट इट वेरी वेरी वाइड, वेरी वाइड. दैट इज समथिंग दैट दे नीड टू अवॉइड यार. कम से कम शॉट मारे हो, शॉट टारगेट पे तो लो. आई मीन इट इज़ सो डिसहार्टनिंग टू वॉच अगर टीम मेहनत करे और तुम लास्ट में आके चलो एक और कॉर्नर मिल गया. चलो मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग का आगाज़ तो अच्छा है, अंजाम खुदा जाने. Mohammedan Sporting Club has scored. Franca has finally broken his drought. What a shocking turn of events. भाई मेरे मुंह पे थप्पड़ पड़ेगा. मैं कह रहा था बेंगलुरु जीतेगी, कोई चांस नहीं है मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब का जीतने का. एंड मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब हैज ओपनड. एंड कौन कह रहा था, एयरलॉक कह रहा था ना, मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब कुड विन इफ दे स्कोर अर्ली गोल्स. भाई मार दिया, अर्ली गोल मार दिया. देखो फ्री हेडर, bottom corner, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu had no chance. And that is 1-0 to Mohammedan Sporting Club. Bhai Saab. Bengaluru fans, are you concerned a little bit? Because this was supposed to be a must-win game for you. Cricket Waves India, Bengaluru 4, Mohammedan Sporting Club 0. भाई ये तो prediction शुरू होते ही खत्म हो गई. Inside 10 minutes, Mohammedan Sporting Club has taken the lead. They have scored the first goal of the game. Very interesting. ईस्ट बंगाल के अगेंस्ट मार देते यार. ईस्ट बंगाल के अगेंस्ट ये फॉर्म कहाँ था. चलो अभी देखते हैं, अभी तो बहुत लंबा, तो बहुत देर मैच चलना है. लॉन्ग लॉन्ग वे टू गो. Azi Ali, hello bro, how are you? So nice to see you again. How is the weather over there in Kerala? I'm sorry, I did not I don't know which city of Kerala you're from, but I do know that you're a Kerala Blasters fan, if I'm not mistaken, right? Hope you're doing well, brother. What a surprising what a surprising start to this game. Mohammedan Sporting Club, who did not score a single goal against East Bengal when they had 11 men against 9 men of East Bengal, have made a shock start to this game by scoring the first goal against Bengaluru FC, who are second in the league. What a crazy, crazy start. किसी ने भी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करा था कि मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब लीड लेगा इस गेम में, वो भी इतनी जल्दी लीड लेगा. अगर मोहम्मदन जीत गई ना यहाँ से, या कोई भी पॉइंट मिल गया ना उनको, दैट इज गोना बी सच अ ह्यूज कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट फॉर देम एंड देयर टीम. एंड बहुत ही बढ़िया कॉर्नर लिया यार. व्हाट अ सेट पीस, वर्कड इट अमेजिंगली वेल. बेंगलुरु को पता ही नहीं चला कि व्हाट हिट देम. मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब इज शॉकिंग द अदर टीम्स इन द आईएसएल. अभी अगर मोहम्मदन जीत जाती है तो विच वेयर विल दे बी. एक सेकंड, लेट मी जस्ट लुक एट द टेबल राइट नाउ. अगर मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग जीत जाती है, so they will go to 8 points, which means Hyderabad को पीछे कर देंगे वो. Not bad, not bad for a team that has lost 4 games so early on in the ISL. बस उनको ये लीड बरकरार रखनी है. अगर यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी गलती हो गई, then all their hard work will be undone. And अभी तो there's a long time to go in this game, तो nothing can be said exactly what's going to happen, where this whole thing is going to end. But their start has been absolutely fantastic, and I'm pretty sure every single fan, the West Block Blues, would be biting their nails right now. हाँ ये देखो, if Mohammedan maintains this lead, they will move up to 11th with 8 points, which is a great place to be. Trust me, they've already won one game before, and if they win this one right now, भाई मज़े आ जाएंगे उनके. And बेंगलुरु के लिए बहुत बुरी खबर है. They will play 9 games and they will be at 17 points, which means Mohan Bagan will have the advantage because they have a game in hand against Bengaluru. तो अगर वो मोहन बगान जीत जाती है, then मोहन बगान can go up to 20 points, which means that they will have a 3 point lead over second place Bangalore and third place Northeast. They will have a 5 point lead and Punjab. वाह. थोड़ी देर पहले मैं बहुत क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा था मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग क्लब को, बिकॉज आई वाज लाइक कि देयर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो वे that Mohammedan Sporting Club is going to win this game because they have scored the fewest number of goals in the ISL so far. And what happens? I get slapped across my face. Mohammedan Sporting Club. Franca scores the first goal of the game through a fantastic header, a very well worked set piece, and they take the lead against what can only be said a formidable Bengaluru side. So a shocking start, a surprising start to this game. And is that Alberto Noguera? Noguera has gone into the book, guys. Alberto Noguera has gone into the book. He's picked up a yellow card for kicking a Mohammedan player. I don't know which player he kicked. I think it was Rishad. But he has gone into the book. So not a very good start. Not a very encouraging start for Bengaluru FC right now. Although it must be said that game abhi start hi hua hai. It's not been long. There's a long way for this game to go. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure now. Now that Mohammedan Sporting Club has opened the scoring in this game. Look at that. Gerard Zaragoza looks so pissed. Gerard Zaragoza could shoot the Bengaluru players right now, considering how they were caught napping trying to defend that corner. Yeah, so I was saying that now that Mohammedan Sporting Club has opened the scoring of this game, it's going to be 100%. I'm sure that Bengaluru FC are going to try and equalize and then go for the win, because Bengaluru did not come all the way over here to Kolkata to lose or to draw. They came here to win. Pretty sure. Team is currently second. They've not lost a lot of games either. Bengaluru has lost only one game till now. So if they lose this, that will be their second defeat. And to be defeated by Mohammedan Sporting Club, a team that has scored the fewest number of goals in the ISL so far, would be a huge embarrassment for them. And it's not like I have anything against Bengaluru, but if Bengaluru does lose this game, तो जो टेबल हो जाएगी, जो लीग टेबल है, वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाएगी. It's going to become really really interesting. And ISL is going to end in March 2025. Every time people join the stream, I keep mentioning that this is a very, very long league. It ends in March 2025, and games are played every single day. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ सैटरडे संडे या फ्राइडे को मैच होता है. हर दिन मैच होता है. मंडे, ट्यूसडे, वेडनेसडे, थर्सडे, फ्राइडे. और बहुत ही रेयरली सिर्फ जब इंटरनेशनल फ्रेंडलीज होते हैं तभी ब्रेक मिलता है आईएसएल में. वरना मतलब हर रोज़ मैच होता है. सो सोच लो कितने कितने सारे गेम्स होते होंगे. एंड देन देर आर द प्ले ऑफ्स जो मार्च में होंगे. पर मार्च में मुझे लगता है बहुत गर्मी हो जाएगी यार उस टाइम तक. राइट नाउ दिस इज़ द परफेक्ट टाइम टू बी प्लेइंग फुटबॉल. नवंबर, December and Jan. These 3 months, the temperature is perfect in India, all over India, except in Delhi, of course, where the air pollution makes everything so much more beautiful. Any team that is going to play against Punjab FC. Dylan, welcome to the chat, brother. Mohammedan is a Division 2 team. In reality, Bengaluru will equalize eventually. That is what I am assuming as well. I feel the kind of quality that Bengaluru FC have, the kind of form that they're in right now, and the form reflects their position in the table too. So I'm actually excited because if Mohammedan Sporting Club has scored first, that means that Bengaluru are going to throw everything but the kitchen sink against Mohammedan Sporting. So it's going to make for much more interesting viewing. I'm pretty sure that sooner or later, Bengaluru are, bring out all the big guns. We do know that they have strength on the bench. We have Sunil Chetri on the bench. Uh, I mean, not that they would need him, but it would be really interesting. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. Really appreciate you joining the chat. And yeah, keep letting me know. Let's see how this game goes. Right now, there is a free kick uh, somewhere around the 35. Oh no, that's somewhere around the half-yard line, a halfway line. My bad. Which has been easily collected by Bhaskar Roy, the goalkeeper for Mohammedan Sporting. All right. You know what would be interesting though? I mean, you mentioned that Mohammedan is a Division 2 team, but in football we see upsets all the time. Uh, oi, Bengaluru FC are getting a little bit too physical with the Mohammedan players. I think the initial goal that they've conceded has rattled them a little bit. Look at that. That's a that's a pretty solid push in the back. Bengaluru will equalize eventually. What if Mohammedans score a second? That would be interesting. That would make the game even more crazy than it is already right now. Free kick taken. Bengaluru defends it very easily. Alberto Noguera on the ball. Franca cuts him off. Mohammedan get possession of the football back. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's offside. Franca was offside before he controlled that ball. But I gotta say, compared to the game that Mohammedan played against East Bengal, which was a travesty, seriously. When it comes to playing attacking football, that was an embarrassment. I mean, Mohammedan Sporting Club players would have gone back into the dressing room and they should have been ashamed of themselves. Their heads would be hanging low because against nine men, they could not find a goal. And that game ended nil-nil. One of the most interesting nil-nil games that I've seen in the ISL. Usually in the ISL, each and every single game has goals in it. Odisha against Hyderabad, Kerala Blasters against Bengaluru, Kerala Blasters against Chennai, Mumbai City FC against Kerala Blasters, Punjab FC versus Northeast United, Northeast United versus anybody else. Northeast United are a crazy goal scoring team. I mean, they're the most attacking football team that I've seen. But my favorite team, and I'm telling you guys, you really need to watch out for Odisha FC. Uh, Here we go, Bengaluru with the shot far, far wide. They have this Spanish coach Sergio Valero. I think I think Sergio Valero, and he has transformed Odisha FC into a tiki taka kind of style of play. So Dylan says that's actually more why I think they'll equalize because I don't expect Mohammedan to be able to score more than two at the absolute most because they have no offense. So it's less about Bengal offense skill. Okay, I didn't understand what that last bit meant, but just try and make sense of more about lack of Mohammedan, lack of offense. That makes me think that yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's a fair point. Uh, when this when I saw this game on the card yesterday, I was doing which game was I doing yesterday? Mumbai City FC versus Punjab. I already had my stream prepared today, and I was like, oh, it's going to be Mohammedan versus Bengaluru, and this is going to be a walk in the park for Bengaluru. I mean, it's going to be a straight up 3-0, 4-0 demolition job. And I did not have very high expectations from this game. Although, if you're a football fan, you want to see some drama, you want to see some action. I'm saying my prediction is less about Bengal offense being great, more about my doubts about Mohammedan offense being able to score also. Horace, welcome back, brother. Hope you're doing good. Come on, I have over 1 comma 5 first half. I do not understand what that means, brother. You're gonna have to be a little bit more clearer than that. Oh, you're from Washington. DC United. You know how I know about DC United? Long time ago when FIFA was, we all know FIFA, right? So when you're a kid, FIFA 2000 had launched, and in their demo version, I had the demo version of FIFA 2000. I think you could play. Okay, two goals in first half. All right. So in the demo version, you could play DC United versus Chicago. Which is the team from Chicago? I forgot. Chicago something something. So that is how I remember DC United. Freddie Adu played for Las Vegas Lights. Is it long time ago? How did he pop up? Anyway, Chicago Fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. So in their demo version, they used to have DC United versus Chicago Fire. So that's how I remember DC United. These days, I think the MLS has changed completely, isn't it? You have who all do you have? You have the Kansas City Wizards, for whom did Sunil Shetty play for them or did he play against them? I think he used to play for them, right? Sunil Shetty used to play for the Kansas City Wizards because I remember he played against Man United in a friendly, and obviously you have the Inter Miami is there, LA Galaxy is there, and New York Red Bulls. So no. I know about DC United since the year 2000 when I was a kid and I was playing FIFA. I was like, DC United, where are they from? I was like, oh, yeah, District of Columbia United. Freddie played for DC United actually. Yeah, I was just looking up his name. So apparently, I think the last time he played was in 2018. There are so many leagues in the world. I can only focus on a few. I don't even watch La Liga. That might You might find that hard to believe. I only watch the Clasico or I watch a couple of the big games. That's it. Besides that, I watch the Premier League, the Champions League, and I prioritize ISL because I really think that promoting and supporting our own domestic leagues is important. I mean, you get to learn a lot more. You get to know the ground reality of where, because look at the ISL stats right now. All the top three goal scorers in the ISL, they're all overseas players. None of them are Indians. And if you see the way that the Indian born, the local talent, how they play, it's a lot different than how the overseas players play. So I feel that there needs to be some development done in that regard. And I have made it like kind of my mission is to like watch each and every single game of ISL so that I can have an accurate idea of where Indian football is heading in which direction. And I also watch Indian international games every single. So the SAFF Championship, the South Asian Football Federation Championship, and all India's international friendlies. Uh, what else? My channel wasn't around for the Euros, so I didn't see. Way back in 2004, 2006, Freddie Adu played for DC United. I saw him live one game way back. That's why I knew. All right, fair enough, fair enough. Nice to have chatted with you, buddy. So, when do you guys think that India is going to qualify for the FIFA World Cup? Any predictions? Let me know in the chat. Any predictions when India is going to qualify for the FIFA World Cup? Considering where we are, if you want my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion first. I think we are going to qualify for the, and you guys might get very upset with my opinion, but this is my honest opinion, and I'll tell you why in a while. I think India will qualify for the FIFA World Cup not before the next 20 years. Not before 20 years. It will take an India 20 more years to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. As large as the FIFA World Cup is now becoming, including more and more teams, that is my honest opinion, and I'll tell you why. Guys, let me know in the chat when by which year do you think, or how many years do you think it will take for India to qualify for the FIFA World Cup? And I'll explain my decision in a while. Obviously, we're still watching the game. We're hoping that Bengaluru FC equalize, or we're hoping that Mohammedan Sporting scores another one. Either way, so let me know what do you think. Horace says 2-0, 0-2-1-1. So you've put down a bet, is it, Horace? You have a bet that there are going to be two goals in the first half. All right, for your sake, let's hope that Horace gets his wish, guys. Money is money. All right, so nobody's answering the question, so I'll just go ahead and say why I feel that it's going to take India 20 years to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. The reason I say is that because there are so many other countries that also want to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. Every single other country is trying every trick in the book. They are trying every method known. Malaysia is trying to get foreign players to play for Malaysia. Absolutely right. So Dylan says India needs to get the proper funding for the sport in schools and youth academies from investors. Before that, then it typically still takes 8 to 10 years for those investments to pay off. Absolutely correct. I think India is in this stage right now. India, this ISL that is going on right now, it is sponsored by Reliance Star, which is owned by guess whom? The Ambanis. So the Ambanis, along with their friends, the industrialists, and their friends in the Bollywood, they have all pooled together a whole lot of money to to run this league. And considering how the I League used to be, the ISL is literally one of the best things that has happened for Indian football. There is a lot of money being put into it. Not a whole lot of money, but a substantial amount of money, like investment level money that comes from big players, whales. So they've done that. So we're in that stage that you're talking about. However, I feel the competition is so high. We're on a drinks break right now in the game, guys. It's 30 minutes, so we're on a drinks break. Once that is done, it's going to take another 10 to 15 years. You're saying 8 to 10 years. I think it's going to be 10 to 15 years. And the biggest factor that I feel is that the families in India, like especially the parents in India, they do not want their children to have football as a career. In fact, most parents uh, do not want their children to have sports as a career. Mostly people who play even cricket or football or athletics or wrestling or whatever it may be, except for archery, except for equestrians, except for shooting. Like these are three very niche sports, and people from affluent families go and represent India in the Commonwealth and in the Olympics because it's like a hobby for them. So they practice it and they become professional. It goes in the household. But when it comes to these games, when it comes to basketball, when it comes to hockey, usually players, even when it comes to cricket, usually players come from, like they don't come from very, how should I say, they don't come from very rich families. They all have small upbringings and they struggle a lot and then they get there and then they become successful. So most middle class families in India, they do not want their children to be playing cricket or football or basketball or hockey, whatever the case may be. And that is one of the biggest problems. I feel that there are a lot of kids out there who play really good football, but their parents don't want them to play football. There are a lot of kids out there who play amazing cricket, but their parents don't want them to play cricket. They usually want them to get a degree, get a post graduation, and go and settle and immigrate in another first world country, something like that, either Canada, US, Australia, Europe, whatever the case may be. Uh, or usually just establish their own businesses in India itself. So I don't think the middle class of our country considers sports as a serious career option, and that is one of the big problems. Because I feel that you don't even need to, in sports you don't only need to be physically able, you need to be intelligent as well. And I feel that if like in sport right now, if most of these guys are given great education, that will really help them developing overall as a sports person, not just football as a skill, but they should be provided good education otherwise as well, sponsored through football, which is not available in the country right now. If you're going to play football, you're only going to play football, nothing else, and that is something that is wrong. So I feel that that needs to be fixed, because in Europe and Europe, you have a lot of people whose education is also given a huge priority besides football. So I feel that that is one of the reasons why I feel the mentality regarding football and mentality regarding sports as a whole needs to change. And that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but but that's what I've observed uh, so far. 33rd minute in the game, Mohammedan Sporting still has the lead. Dylan says, do you think the Indian Super League needs to take on a responsibility for growing the sport by setting rules like minimum roster spots that must be given to Indian players with citizenship? I'm going to have to read that last bit again. Hmm. But should that be the Indian Super League's responsibility? I think as and when, like how the Indian Super League is developing right now, it started off with 8 teams, 7 teams, if I'm not wrong. It's now increased to 13. And what they're planning for is they're eventually going to increase it to 20. And then they're going to start developing the Division 2 league. So once it grows to that level, I feel yes, then they would be then they would have the opportunity to take responsibility and develop it even further. Right now, I'm not so sure. Okay, so the minimum roster spot that you're mentioning, that happens in the NBA, is it? I just had to double check because I did not want to misunderstand your question. As in rules that make it so teams can't just create teams entirely of international players and crush the opportunities for Indian players hoping to make a career in soccer. India doesn't have that. India doesn't have international players. It is not allowed. Uh, the Indian team is made up of entirely Indians. Am I understanding this incorrectly? That makes it so teams. Oh, okay. I understood now. I understood. India ISL already does have that rule. There are only a limited number of overseas players that are allowed to play. You cannot have more than 3 or 4 playing in the 11. So there are going to be 3 or 4 maximum overseas players, and the rest are going to be Indian. They have to be. So that rule is already here in the ISL. Now I understood it a bit more accurately. Initially, I thought he was saying that something regarding citizenship or something, which I threw me off a little bit. They have a rule like that in Mexico Liga. Okay, and it's a good rule. Uh, the AIFF, the All Indian Football Federation's plan is basically to develop grassroots football in India. And to do that, you cannot have all international players playing in one side, in one club. But in my personal opinion, I think a few players is a good idea because they set the standards. Currently, India is not at a level that can dictate standards of football to anybody else. We need to learn first, and then we need to develop based on what we've learned. Uh, Currently, I feel our coaches are also lacking. If you look at the overseas coaches that have come to India, I was mentioning Sergio Bolero. He's a Spanish coach, and he's the coach for Odisha FC. He has absolutely transformed Odisha FC. You, if you can go on YouTube, try and search for the game for Odisha versus Hyderabad. That happened like 3 days ago on Sunday. No, it happened on Monday. Watch that game. Look, they Odisha beat Hyderabad by 6 goals to nil, and they created 450 passes in the match with 90% pass accuracy. They were just passing the ball around even next to their goalkeeper. Even the goalkeeper was playing tiki taka football. Hyderabad had no idea what happened, and Hyderabad. And I'm not trying to criticize anybody, but Hyderabad had a coach who is from uh, where is he from? Meghalaya. Hyderabad had a coach who was from Meghalaya, so he had this Indianness in the Indian style of football tactic. Uh, yeah, they do have the rule already. Agreed. 100% I agree with that point. In fact, you know what? Oh, can't I pin? This is 100% true. I'm going to pin it because what you've just said is 100% accurate. You need a mix of quality players who have played overseas football, who have played in the top leagues in Europe and South America and so on. And you need to have a mix of those players with your local talent. And the local talent needs to learn from these guys how to actually play football at the level which is being played in Europe and South America, because that is the level that India needs to get to. Look at South Korea and Japan. They don't have 6 feet tall football players. They don't. But yet all of their players get selected to play like for the Italian Serie A. And South Korea actually beat Japan in the 2018 World Cup, if anybody still has a memory of that game. And Heung-min Son is like the captain of Tottenham Hotspurs. So look at the level that those guys are on, and they're not like 6 feet tall. And people over here say like, we don't have tall players like the Africans do, and this and that. Like that's bullshit. What you're thinking about it completely backwards. You're thinking about it wrong. You need to have physically fit players who can run for 120 minutes in the football match, and you need to have skill development. I've been to the Netherlands and I've seen how those guys play football. The first thing that they teach their 6 or 7 year old kids is ball control. First, you learn ball control, and then you play short games. You start passing the ball, and you start learning how to play with other people in like a 3 or 4 person setting. Then you start growing from that. So, first, you play a 5 on 5 or a 4 on 4. Then you increase it to a 7 on 7. Then you increase it on to 11 versus 11. That is how the Netherlands develops total football and that culture of total football in their country. If you see any player from the Netherlands coming to play, Mumbai City FC have excuse me, Mumbai City FC have a player called Van Neef. He's from the Netherlands. Look at his movement. Look at how he controls the ball. Look at how calm he is with the ball under his feet. And those are the kind of things like that the Indian talent needs to learn a little bit more. Be calm, be controlled. Don't make decisions based on like क्या कहते हैं जल्दबाजी में. Don't do that. Be calm and controlled. Don't give in to fear, which is what a lot of people or players in India do. कि यार कोच डांटेगा, मम्मी डांटेंगी, पापा डांटेंगे. अगर मैंने बॉल खुद ही कोच कोच चिल्लाएगा मेरे पे, गाली देगा मेरे को, टीममेट्स गाली देंगे, बोलेंगे मेरी गलती है. There is a lot of that happens in India. Even with the Indian cricket team, that happens a lot. You should see the kind of pressure these guys are in. If I go out on a zero, oh, सब गाली देंगे मेरे को. So there's so much pressure. Everybody on social media is going to abuse me. So there's that big fear mentality in India that, oh, I'm going to be judged if I make a mistake. So instead of making a mistake, they do the next best thing, that is just like कुछ भी कर दो. Like just take it away from me. It's like a time bomb in their hands or in their in on their feet. We're almost at the cusp of half time. Mohammedan Sporting has done an absolutely fantastic job of still having the lead at this stage of the game, considering that they're a Division 2 football club and they're making another attack, but I don't think that they have enough men forward. I think that's one of the reasons why Mohammedan Sporting Club is one of the teams that have the fewest number of goals in the ISL this season so far. That being said, they have only played 8 games. सिर्फ 8 गेम खेले हैं और अभी 8 पॉइंट पे है, तो इतनी बुरी खबर नहीं है. आगाज़ तो अच्छा है मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग का, अंजाम खुदा जाने. पर फिलहाल तो बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. हाफ टाइम होने में 3 मिनट बाकी हैं. 3 minutes plus stoppages is what we're expecting. I think there's going to be like 2 or 3 minutes maximum of stoppages because I haven't really seen any player go down injured, or I haven't really seen any kind of delay in the game. So let's see what happens. Bengaluru are screaming for a handball. They're asking for a penalty. The referee has waved those complaints away. He has blown for a corner, however. Dylan, brother, it was a pleasure speaking with you, by the way. Thank you so much for joining the chat. It was quite an enlightening conversation that I had with you. So I really appreciate it, brother. And considering that you're in the US, it must be what? DC is on the eastern seaboard. So it must be like early morning for you, right? Welcome to the chat, Sky. This is my first time watching Indian Super League from Singapore. Welcome, welcome, very, very welcome. Since you're in Singapore, I think it must be late night for you as well. Uh, 9:45 a.m. I guessed it. I knew. I somehow, because I've been working for the last 10 years, I somehow am aware of all the time zones all across the world. So I know when it's 4 o'clock, it's morning in Australia. When it's 6 or 8 o'clock over here, it's morning in the US. So good knowledge to have. Enjoy your day, buddy. You can stay on the chat as long as you like. We can talk about anything else you want. All right. Meanwhile, Sky is asking, what do you think about the result for this match? The result is actually quite shocking, Sky. If this is the first time you're tuning into the Indian Super League, what we're watching over here is currently an upset, because the team in pink, if you're watching the game, the team in pink is Bengaluru FC, and they are currently second in the league, and they have one of the best, a lot of really good players in the Indian Super League, and they are currently losing to a team that has scored the fewest number of goals, and that is second last in the table. So what we're watching over here right now is a huge upset so far. But considering that the game hasn't ended, we haven't even reached half time. Oh boy, somebody has split his head open. There's been a clash of heads, and I don't know the name of the player who. I'm just gonna watch the action replay. It's a pretty bad head injury. Oh, that's definitely a handball. The referee waved it away though. Sky, thank you so much for joining the stream, brother. Really, really appreciate you. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're not aware, tonight, I mean, for me tonight at around 12:15 Indian Standard Time, 12:15 in the morning. That's right, 12:15 midnight is going to be. I'm doing a watch along with a couple of other channels and analysts. It's going to be a watch along as well, and it's going to be a pre-match. It's going to be sort of a preview. So it's for Liverpool versus Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. It's a huge game. If you guys would like to join me for that as well, surprisingly, people from all over the world are currently joining in. We have Sky from Singapore. Dylan, really appreciate it, brother. Really, really appreciate it. I hope we have such engaging conversations in the future as well. I got your points, but can Bengaluru come back at second half? Well, everybody, I have been watching every single minute of the ISL, and I can tell you something, that Bengaluru is not a team of quitters. I, you know what? I'm going to give you a number. I have 80% chance that Bengaluru are still going to win this game. 80% chance. If they don't win this game, nah, 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 nah. You know what? If they don't score till the 60th minute, if Bengaluru don't score till the 60th minute, then Sunil Shetty is going to come on, and Sunil Shetty is a very influential forward. He is the captain. He used to be the captain of the Indian football team. He has now retired from international football, but he still plays domestic football. And I think that if they don't score till the 16th minute, then they're going to sub on Sunil Shetty, and they're going to sub on a couple of other attackers as well. And I think that they're going to throw everything at it. Oh my God! Unless this happens, oh, that was very close. Franca almost had a clean run on goal. But yeah, I think Bengaluru. I think Bengaluru. I'm going to give it an 80% chance that Bengaluru are going to win. That being said, before the game started, I gave Mohammedan Sporting 0% chance that they're going to even score a goal. Not 0% chance they're going to score a goal, 0% chance that they're going to win this game. I gave them a 30% chance that they might score a goal. In fact, everyone knew him, a legend of Indian football. Absolutely a legend of Indian football. Long may he reign. Really miss that guy. His presence, his leadership when he was the captain of the Indian football team was amazing. His connection with the fans, with the people, with the other sports persons all across the Indian sports fraternity was just lovely to watch. And he developed under the tutelage of Bhaichung Bhutia, who is another legend of Indian football. So it was quite an emotional scene when he hung up his boots and decided to call it a day and no longer play for India. But yeah, I mean, the guy is old. To be very honest, the guy is old. He knew that his time has come. Football, like Ronaldo is a freak. Cristiano Ronaldo is a freak. I mean, he's still playing in the Saudi league. For him, that league is like nothing. Like he doesn't have to put in that much energy. But he still plays for Portugal though. But his level of fitness is crazy. It's mad. I haven't seen a more fit person than Cristiano Ronaldo. The amount of cardio that man does at the age of he's nearing 40 himself. He's as old as Sunil Shetty himself. And then Messi obviously playing for Inter Miami, but that's a different story. Dylan, yeah. So I hope so. Anyone who's watching the stream right now, 12:15 Indian Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a Liverpool versus Real Madrid show, a pre-match show, and then we're going to be doing the watch along. My friend, my friend told me to watch India football, but I don't know why the commentary is foreigners. You are far better than them, to be fair. I hope someday to become. I used to play football myself. I used to play for the state of Rajasthan a very long time ago in 2006 to till 2009. I played under 17 and under 19. I won. I was runner up in 2007, and in 2009 I was the winner. So I have a little bit of experience playing football, winning football. After that, in college, I played for the college team, but my parents were against me playing professional football, so I couldn't really take it up. Then I worked for like 7 8 years in the IT industry, and eventually I got sick of all of that because football was my love. So now I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to call or do action commentary on ISL games. I try to do Champions League games and Premier League games as well. Yes, most of the commentators in ISL are foreigners. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure they're making good hefty salaries when there are Indians like us who could do the same job. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, like I don't have a degree in journalism, which I'm sure that those guys do. And I did check what is the criteria to become a commentator in our country or in the ISL, and they all mentioned that you need to have a degree in journalism or a diploma. And I don't have the time to go back to college and stuff. I'm not at that age, at that level. So I thought that while I'm working, while I'm doing my job, whenever I have time, I make time obviously. I do my passion. I do what I love the most. I love watching football, and I love calling the games, watching each and every single second, and I love interacting with people like you, like-minded people like you who also enjoy watching football. So yeah, it's something I just love doing. It's whenever I get to do this, it's like I'm in my space, and it's fantastic. We still haven't reached the end of the first half, guys. A bit concerning if you're a Bengaluru FC fan. The West Block Blues, they call themselves. 6 minutes of stoppages have already been completed, so the referee is going to be blowing his whistle anytime soon. This is really surprising. Mohammedan Sporting, if they had played like this against East Bengal, they would have won like 2 or 3 nil because they were playing with 11 men and East Bengal only had 9 men. That was the last game that Mohammedan had played against East Bengal. So I'm very surprised that these guys still have not been able to. Here we go. Chance for Bengaluru. Oh my goodness. That was so close. That was really, really close, guys. Oh, it got deflected and it's gone back for a corner. So the shot was on target, but it got deflected back and it's gone for a corner. And Sky, thank you so much for those really encouraging words where you said that you are far better than them. You know, when I hear things like this, I mean, what a legendary thing to say. What a boost of confidence. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you for being, usually people on the internet, they choose to be rude and mean, but it's rarely sometimes across you just meet a person who is like encouraging and gives you a little bit of support. So really, really appreciate it. Halftime in Calcutta, guys. Bengaluru FC are one goal behind Mohammedan Sporting. Surprising result, shocking result, but the game is not yet over. There's a long way to go for both these sides. I feel let's just quickly have a look at the stats real quick before I say anything else. Let's have a look at the stats. Okay, first half statistics. And the biggest shock that I have seen so far, immediately I can see it in front of my eyes. Bengaluru have not had a single shot on target in this game. That is one of the most surprising things that I've seen in a while because every other team that they've played against, they at least have a shot on target. They at least have some open play system where they are able to create those kind of chances where they have an opportunity to take a shot on goal. But in this game, apparently Bengaluru have been found wanting in front of the goal. So that is extremely surprising. They do have possession though, 65% possession against 35% of Mohammedan Sporting. Mohammedan Sporting's only shot on target was the goal that they scored. So that's all they had, and I'm assuming that's all they need. 82% pass accuracy for Bengaluru compared to 61% for Mohammedan. 5 fouls, 9 fouls, those stats don't matter. Another stat that matters is Bengaluru currently second in the table. They've played 9 games with 17 points. Mohammedan Sporting jump up a place. They overtake Hyderabad to move into 11th position. They played 8 games and they have 8 points currently. When you come to Singapore, I'll invite you to one of the best AFC commentary. AFC, what's AFC, by the way, if I may ask? I'm not aware of what AFC is. Asian Football Confederation, something? Is that what AFC is? I'm not quite sure. And thank you so much. I don't know when I will be coming to Singapore, to be very honest with you. But when I do come, I mean, now that you've subscribed to the channel, obviously, I hope to have more engaging conversations with you as well. Singapore has their own national football team, so whenever international friendlies take place, it will be a wonderful conversation to have. So yeah, really nice of you, man. Really, really nice of you to uh, invite me to the AFC commentary. What is the AFC commentary, though? I'm not completely sure. Let me know. Let me know. All right, Sky, just let me know what that AFC commentary is. I'm quickly going to get myself. Okay, you are right. The organizers prepare for the Asian competition. You are right. The organizers prepare for Asian competition. Right. Okay. In Europe, we have. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. The Asian Champions League of sorts. I think that's what you're talking about, if I understand correctly. In Asia, we have AFC. Okay, okay. I got it. My bad. I forgot for a second. Right, there are some votes that are coming in, guys. Now people are saying Mohammedan Sporting is going to win. 50% people saying Mohammedan Sporting is going to win. 46% people saying Bengaluru FC is going to win, and 4% people are saying it's going to be a draw. Guys, please stay on the chat. I'm just quickly going to get myself a cup of coffee. It is a little bit late, and I have a very late night over here. I'm going to be streaming till 4 in the morning tonight, so I need my doses of caffeine. Please bear with me. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Love and appreciate you all. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Really, really appreciate it. One second, let me just adjust this. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. So, if you're just joining us, a shocking result is going on and unfolding in front of our eyes. Mohammedan Sporting is 1-0 ahead against Bengaluru FC, a team that is has scored the least number of goals in the ISL this season, is actually upsetting the team that has scored far more. They've scored 13 goals in the ISL this season, and it's a team that is currently second. Even if they lose this game, they're still going to be second in the league. However, I expect that Bengaluru FC are going to change their strategy. They're going to change some tactics. There's going to be a halftime talk team talk with Gerard Zaragoza. I think he's going to have some pretty strict words for his side, and I think that Bengaluru have a very good chance. Not a very good chance, but considering that the form that they're in, I think that they're gonna attempt to win this game. They did not come all the way to Calcutta to lose, so it's gonna be a very interesting watch. All right, not a lot has developed in the poll. 50% people still saying that Mohammedan Sporting are going to win. 46% people saying that Bengaluru FC is going to win, and 4%, I'm assuming that's one or two people who are saying that's possibly going to be a draw. So at this stage, anything can happen in this game. Nothing can be said for certain. All right, where's the chat that I was having? Where's Sky? Sky said in Europe we have Champions League, in Asia we have AFC. Yeah. So as I was getting my cup of coffee, I just jogged my memory a little bit, and I realized, yeah, the AFC Champions League, and I believe that all the local teams of Asia, the local leagues of Asia, the top teams, they go ahead and they play. I think East Bengal is currently playing in the AFC Champions League. They are the ones who are representing India. And if you see the position of East Bengal, currently East Bengal are in the last place in the ISL. So that is quite surprising. Football can be such a strange game at times. Just gonna quickly adjust the. All right, so Sky says, "Do you know why the Super League of India doesn't use VAR?" Yes, I do. We don't have the money. They haven't invested enough money in the ISL so far. So what their plan is, basically they're at phase two of developing the ISL. Their plan is to increase the ISL to 20 teams. Currently, it's at 13. It started with 8. Actually it started with 7. In the second season, it included one more team, and now they're up to 13. Once they get to 20, they don't even have goal line technology, by the way, in the Indian Super League. They don't have goal line technology. So VAR is still a little ways away. So right now they're not investing that much because VAR, the technology and the investment required for VAR is a lot. Currently, they're just focusing on grassroots development, and they're putting in a lot of money for that agenda. So they're not really focusing on VAR right now. That's my understanding of why it's not there. Army, welcome to the stream, brother. कम बैक होगा, बिल्कुल होगा. यहाँ पे सारे लोग जितने भी चैट में हैं, सब इसी का इंतज़ार कर रहे हैं कि कब बेंगलुरु मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग को थोड़ा सा शिकस्त देगी. हिंदी बोल ब्रो. अरे यार, हिंदी में बोल लूँ, बट देर आर पीपल फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड हु आर वॉचिंग द स्ट्रीम राइट नाउ. Sky is from Singapore. Dylan was from the US. तो हिंदी में तो मैं बात कर लूँगा, मेरे को तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है हिंदी में बात करने की, और यूजुअली अगर मेरी पुरानी स्ट्रीम में देखोगे तो सारी की सारी मैं हिंदी में ही बात करता हूँ. I see a lot of comments on Bengaluru Instagram pages saying the referee is unfair on handball. I think the Indian referees who are in the ISL, they're not up to the mark. That is my honest opinion. Yesterday I was doing a stream for. अच्छा ठीक है भाई, तुम्हारे लिए ना मैं हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में बोल दूंगा, ठीक है. ठीक है, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके मैं सब कुछ समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. तो स्काई पूछ रहा है मुझसे कि वो अभी इंस्टाग्राम बेंगलुरु के इंस्टाग्राम पेज पे देख रहा होगा कि सारे के सारे लोग बोल रहे थे कि जो रेफरी है उसने देखा नहीं कि भाई हैंडबॉल क्यों नहीं दिया. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट आई वाज रिप्लाइंग टू हिम. आई वाज टेलिंग स्काई दैट the referees in the Indian Super League, they're not up to the mark. They're not as हाँ. So I was watching the stream between Mumbai City and Punjab FC. कल पंजाब और मुंबई का मैच था. So in that, the ball had crossed the line, but referee did not give the goal. So the Indian linesmen and the Indian referees still have a lot of learning to do. They still have a lot of experience to gain. So आर्मी बेसिकली मैं इसको यही समझा रहा हूँ कि जो हमारे रेफरीज़ हैं वो अभी उनके पास ना तो टेक्नोलॉजी है और ना एक्सपीरियंस है. तो वो अभी मतलब सही से फैसले वगैरह नहीं ले पाते. तो वही समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. एंड स्काई इज फ्रॉम सिंगापुर, सो आई हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, आई हैव टू एक्सप्लेन इन इंग्लिश ऑब्वियसली. एंड इफ़ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इंग्लिश देन आई विल ट्राई टू. अच्छा, सेकंड हाफ चालू हो गया क्या? अरे यार, मेरे को बताया भी नहीं किसी ने. So the second half has started, guys, and this is going to be a make or break half in this game. Most people are suggesting that Bengaluru should win. I'm one of those people जो कह रहा था कि Bengaluru कम से कम will score 2 more goals. But at this point in time, nothing can be said. I was giving an 80% prediction. I was giving 80% that Bengaluru can score and can come off as winners. But considering that they've not had a single shot on target the entire first half, that is a very worrying sign, considering the kind of quality players that they already have in their side. Army really appreciate you joining the chat भाई. थैंक यू सो मच. आपने मैसेज करा, हिंदी में बोलना है. आप मेरी बाकी स्ट्रीम्स देखोगे, मैं सब में हिंदी में बात करता हूँ. पर भैया क्या करें यार, इंडिया बहुत बड़ा देश है, इतनी सारी भाषाएं हैं. उस दिन मैं केरला के मैच में कर रहा था, तो केरला के लोग मेरे को हिंदी में गाली दे रहे थे कि मलयाली में बात करो. मैं मलयाली में कैसे बात करूँ? कहाँ से सीखूँ मलयाली? क्या क्या सीखूँ मैं? कुछ नहीं. तो लोग आते हैं चैट में कुछ भी बोलते हैं कि ये बोल वो बोल. मैंने कहा क्या यार, कैसी बातें कर रहे हो? Come on, Bengaluru. Absolutely, come on, Bengaluru. In fact, Sky, I graduated in Bengaluru in 2012. तुमको असम समझ में आता है क्या? नहीं भाई, आसामीज़ नहीं आती मेरे को समझ में. आसामीज़ नहीं आती मेरे को समझ में. वही तो मैं समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. इंडिया में इतनी सारी भाषाएं हैं, मैं क्या क्या सीखूँ, क्या क्या बोलूँ. कल को कल को नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड का मैच होएगा, तो मैं कैसे सीखूँ एकदम से उनकी लैंग्वेज. फिर बेंगलुरु का मैच होएगा, मैं कन्नड़ में बोलूँ. फिर केरला का मैच होएगा, मैं मलयाली में बोलूँ. फिर उड़ीसा का मैच होएगा, मैं उड़िया में बोलूँ. फिर कहाँ गोवा का मैच होगा, मैं कोंकणी में बोलूँ. कैसे होएगा ये? मेरी तो फट के हाथ में आ जाएगी ना. अगर सब मेरे को बोलने लगे अरे गोवा का मैच देख रहा है कोंकणी में बोल, बेंगलुरु का मैच देख रहा है कन्नड़ में बोल, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा? तो basically the only languages that I use on the stream is English and Hindi, and I try to do a mix of both as much as possible. I try to keep a balance, and thankfully I don't have that much pressure on me right now because they're not like 10,000 people baying for my blood speaking this language, that language. कोई बात नहीं ब्रो, बट रियली अप्रिशिएट आर्मी, आप आए चैट में, आपने बात करी हमसे, आप मैच देख रहे हो, फुटबॉल खेलते हो. अच्छा ही बोला था. अरे बुरा क्यों लगेगा मेरे भाई? बुरा बुरा लगने वाली बात नहीं है, बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. मैं तो बस अपनी बात समझा रहा था कि अगर मैं इंग्लिश में बोल रहा हूँ तो क्यों बोल रहा हूँ, अगर मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ तो उसकी भी वजह है, इंग्लिश में बोल रहा हूँ उसकी भी वजह है. तो मैं दो ही भाषा बोलता हूँ, इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी. नहीं नहीं नहीं, सॉरी की कोई बात नहीं है ब्रो, अपना कमेंट डिलीट करो, सॉरी वॉरी नहीं बोलते हैं यहाँ पे। वी आर ऑल फुटबॉल फैंस, फुटबॉल देखने आए, एंजॉय करने आए, बातें करने आए एक दूसरे के साथ, सो वी मस्ट ऑल एंजॉय द गेम टुगेदर। एंड द फुटबॉलिंग कम्युनिटी, लाइक फुटबॉल इज़ मेंट टू ब्रिंग पीपल टुगेदर। तो ऐसी कोई सॉरी वॉरी वाली बात नहीं है बिल्कुल। आप ऐसा मत सोचो कि मेरे को बुरा लग रहा है, मेरे को इनफैक्ट अच्छा लगता है जब कोई अपना ओपिनियन देता है, जब कोई मेरे को कहता है हिंदी में बोलो। मेरे को भी कभी कभी लगता है कि मेरे को सिर्फ हिंदी में ही बोलना चाहिए, बट इंटरनेट इज़ अ वेरी बिग प्लेस। Mohammedan almost scored a second goal. Franca with the left foot almost doubled the lead for Mohammedan Sporting Club. So these are not very good signs right now, my friend Sky. These are not very good. Your English is like a native commentary. That is because I've had 11 years of work experience speaking with international clients for my job. So when I speak with those clients, I'm like used to speaking a lot of English with people from the US, the UK, Europe, the US, New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand, and a lot of people from around the globe. So I have experience in speaking English to a lot of with a lot of different people. So for them to be able to understand me, I need to be sure. I need to be clear in my English. And even if I was speaking in Hindi, अगर मैं हिंदी में बात कर रहा होता तो the basic thing about communication is that people should be able to understand you, and for that you need to speak clearly, speak properly. That's it. Also, my mother is an English teacher, so that helped. And I've just developed a way of speaking, so that's it. And I thought that since I speak well, might as well do commentary on YouTube, and for football as well, because I love playing football. I've played football. I've played for Rajasthan, which is a state in India. So under 17, under 19, I played nationals for them, states for them. So yeah, why not? If I speak well and I know the game, why not? Corner for Mohammedan. This is not looking good for Bengaluru FC, guys. I'm going to be very honest with you. It feels like Bengaluru FC have forgotten how to play football. They've forgotten completely. This is not the same Bengaluru FC that played against Northeast United FC. Northeast United FC ke against last year you met an Indian friend at Hanoi. Hanoi is in Vietnam, if I'm not wrong, right? Vietnam is a beautiful country. Really hope to visit it someday. Indian people are helpful. Yes, Indian people are very helpful. Indian people are lovely people. There's just a lot of us. So you never know which Indian you're going to meet when. Right? Just gonna get my coffee. In fact, my brother, he stays in Singapore with his family. He's settled over there. He's a Singaporean citizen. He moved over there. He works for a big company. I don't know which company. I forgot, and I don't even know where he lives because I haven't been able to visit him for a very long time. He comes to visit here in India, but I am unable to visit him in Singapore because I barely get the time. But him and his family are staying and settled over there. They're doing very, very well. And they've always told me that Singapore is a beautiful country. I have been to Singapore, by the way, when I was a young boy. By the way, where are you stream from? I am in a city called Dehradun, which is in the state of Uttarakhand. My state actually borders China and Nepal. So it is in the Himalayan mountains. So it is far north of India, very far north, next to Nepal and China, like very close to that, in the mountains. It's a lot of fun. It's very cold though. I have a heater in my room, very strong heater. That's why I'm wearing a t-shirt. Otherwise, I would be freezing. It is 11 or 12 degrees over here right now. So, and it's going to get colder as the night progresses. Sometimes it goes down to 2 or 3 degrees, but that is sometime in January, not now. But it's a beautiful place. I love living here. It's an absolutely fantastic place. Sorry, I just been to Delhi in 2021. I used to work in Delhi and I left that place after COVID and I decided never to go back then. Yes, Sunil Chetri has come onto the pitch. He's been subbed on. Sunil Chetri is on the pitch, guys. So Bengaluru FC are finally taking some serious calls to try and win this game. They're going to ensure that Sunil Chetri can um, provide some kind of inspiration to the Bengaluru FC side right now because they thoroughly really need it. Hopefully, Sunil Shetty can inspire the Bengaluru side to make some sort of a comeback, because the way that things are going, Mohammedan Sporting are making attack after attack, and Bengaluru are just not being able to get possession of the football. And when they do have possession of the football, they're giving it away very cheaply. So that is something that Bengaluru have to fix. Uh, Delhi is a massively overpopulated city. The pollution over there is ridiculous. Um, I mean, I've lived there, I've worked there for 7 years, so I know very well firsthand how difficult it can be. It's not the most expensive city, but the areas around it are extremely expensive. So yeah, it's not a. But yeah, I mean, if you're young, like if you're in your 20s and stuff, you can party a lot in Delhi. When I was in my 20s, I used to party a lot in Delhi, but that's about it. Nothing more. You work there, you party there. That's it. The countryside of India is more beautiful. Oh, there's a fight about to develop. Fight, fight, fight. I think it's Manzoki. He's fighting with Nikhil Pujari. Nikhil Pujari, if you guys are aware, is the fullback for the Indian football team. I think the Bengaluru players are getting a little bit frustrated right now. Bengaluru FC players are getting a little bit frustrated right now. Then, can you write your place in comments? We'll visit soon. Wait. That city and state. Oh, sorry, I messaged from my cricket channel. I also have a cricket channel, guys. अगर आप लोग क्रिकेट देखते हो तो आप इस चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो, आपकी मर्ज़ी है. अभी इंडिया और ऑस्ट्रेलिया का बॉर्डर गवास्कर ट्रॉफी सीरीज़ चल रहा है. दिसंबर 6 को एडिलेड में नेक्स्ट टेस्ट मैच चालू है. तो अगर आपको मेरे साथ क्रिकेट का मैच देखना है तो वो आप कर सकते हो. सिमिलर नेम टू मंगोलिया सिटी. विच मंगोलियन सिटी? आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ देयर इज अ मंगोलियन सिटी कॉल्ड देहरादून. The only Mongolian city name I'm aware of is it oh my god, I don't want to say something wrong or offensive, so I'm just going to research. Nah, 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 nah. Ulan Bator. Ulan Bator. That's in Mongolia. The poll has developed just slightly. 52% people saying that Mohammedan Sporting is going to eventually win this. Oh, 48%. It's 48-48. It is 50-50 almost, and 3% people are saying it's going to be a draw, but 48% people saying that Mohammedan is going to win, 48% people saying that Bengaluru is going to win. Very, very interesting. I have not had such a mixed poll in a very long time. Interesting. Thank you everybody for those guys who subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate your love and support. Thank you for giving me encouragement. I'm still a very small YouTube channel. It's only been 2 months since I've started doing this. So the immense support that you guys have shown is, I mean, I can't even believe it, to be very honest. But thank you so much, and I hope we continue watching a lot of games together. I hope we continue interacting with each other and develop this football fan community as a whole together as well. Okay. If Bengaluru FC win, then Manjappada, जो केरला ब्लास्टर्स के फैंस हैं, केरला ब्लास्टर्स फैंस are called Manjappada. My friend Azi Ali is from Kerala. He's not here right now. He was in the chat a little while ago. So those guys are going to be on the social media handles of Bengaluru FC you watch, because Kerala Blasters and Bengaluru FC have a very fierce rivalry. So their set of fans absolutely hate each other. So recently, when Kerala lost to Hyderabad, so Bengaluru FC fans were on their social media and their Instagrams and their Facebooks, teasing them, laughing at them, mocking them. And now, if Bengaluru FC lose to Mohammedan Sporting, then you can only imagine what is going to take place on social media of these two guys, of these two teams and their fans. Bengaluru FC fans call themselves the West Block Blues. Their home stadium is the Sri Kantirava Stadium. So Sri Kantirava has a West Block stand. Most stadiums have a West Block stand, but uh, one could say that the Bengaluru FC fans have copyrighted that name, the West Block Blues, because they're quite famous. Even a lot of Indian games are played at the Sri Kantirava Stadium. I remember the SAFF Championship final game was played over there, India versus Kuwait, where India won on penalties. They were leading 1-0, then Kuwait equalized. It was 1-1 at the end of extra time, and then it went to penalties where India was successful. So I remember that game very fondly. And yeah, they have a crazy amount of support in Bengaluru. They have a crazy amount of support in Kerala for football. They have a crazy amount of support in Northeast. Northeast is mad. The amount of support that they have in each and every single stadium is crazy. Here we go, Bengaluru with a chance. And it has been cleared by, oh my god, that was. And Bhaskar Roy collects it at the end. See, ever since Sunil Chetri has come on the pitch, the game has changed a little bit. Sunil Chetri is influencing the Bengaluru players to attack just a little bit more. And he almost got at the end of that one. Just came very, very close. But these are good signs for Bengaluru. Finally, in the 60th minute, Bengaluru have started to open up. They're starting to pass the ball around, starting to make inroads, starting to play on the wings. Here comes a cross. Oh my goodness. It's just that final pass, that last crucial pass that you need to make, which is where they falter. Here we go. Mohammedan Sporting on the counter attack. Mohammedan Sporting could double their lead if the cross is right. They could. What a block. What a block by Nikhil Pujari. He has kept Bengaluru in the game. Otherwise, that was going to be two goals to nil against Mohammedan Sporting, and that would have been really, really embarrassing. Was that Nikhil Pujari? Who was that? I need to change the team sheets again. Oh no, that was Chinglan Sana. Chinglan Sana with the block that still keeps Bengaluru FC alive in this game. Still gives them. You made me want to watch the match. Hey man, fantastic. By the way, in Singapore, where do you get to watch the ISL? Do you get an ISL telecast? Because when I was streaming the Kerala game, a lot of people from the Middle East came and told me that it's not available over here. You can watch the IPL, but you can't watch the ISL. So I'm interested to know that if ISL has a telecast in Singapore or in any of the Southeast Asian countries. It's good knowledge to have, because if people ask me, then I can let them know. Geo Cinema is not available. That's why I'm here. Understandable. In fact, I do the streams for that very reason. So if there are Indians across the globe, like in the Middle East or in the US or like in Southeast Asia, and Geo Cinema is not available over there, they can always come and join me on my live stream. That's why I do action commentary. I try to call the game second by second so that they can get at least a feel of what is happening. And there are a lot of Indians in these places who support their teams, who want to watch the game but are unable to do so. So that's why I'm here, calling the game for those guys. And for you, of course. If anyone is interested in watching the ISL, then there's my channel is always available. I do ISL streams every single day. Unfortunately, on weekends, I can't do every single match because usually there are a lot of matches happening on the weekend. You are Cristiano. Welcome back, buddy. By the way, chat, you are Cristiano is from Nepal. He is one of my, like when I started doing live streams, so he's been around for quite some time. So he's always here. Hope you're doing well. How's life? What a shocking scoreline, isn't it? Mohammedan Sporting 1, Bengaluru FC nil. We're in the 64th minute. Bengaluru FC have a free kick right now, guys. It's around 24 yards away from the box. It's in a very, very good position. 28 yards, actually. 28 yards out. Alberto Noguera. What a save by Bhaskar Roy. That shot was on target. It was a very well taken free kick, but Bhaskar Roy was equal to the challenge. He parried it away and it's gone out for a throw in. Taken quickly by Bengaluru, but cleared away again by Mohammedan Sporting. So, could not take the advantage they desired. The referee has called them back for something. Is it a foul or something like that? So it was Chetri who had taken the free kick. Amazing free kick, but punched away by Bhaskar Roy. He cleared it. That was heading straight for the back of the net. And an excellent save by Bhaskar Roy, which keeps Mohammedan Sporting in the game. 17 number has scored a beautiful goal against Bengaluru. Absolutely. A very well worked free kick. By the way, if you guys do not know, Mohammedan Sporting Club scored the goal via a corner. Number 17. My God, what was his name again? Manzoki. Manzoki had a free header inside the Bengaluru box, and he was completely unmarked. And the header was hit low to the ground. So even Gurpreet Singh Sadhu did not have a chance to save that. And it was wide from him as well. It was at least 2 or 3 feet wide. So that was a great goal scored by Manzoki. Bengaluru should have defended that a little bit better, but they didn't, and that's why they're 1-0 down. That was not a very good attempt. So basically, what Mohammedan Sporting is trying to do right now, they're trying to play on the counter attack. Whenever Bengaluru attack, they have to push their team forward. Oh my God, that was another chance. Ever since Sunil Chetri has come onto the pitch, Bengaluru have taken at least 2 or 3 shots on target, and that is the influence this man has on any fixture against any team. He just has that spark of confidence, and it lifts the team up. But as I was saying, what Bengaluru are doing, because they're attacking so much right now, they're having to push a lot of their players up forward. That allows Mohammedan Sporting to play on the counter attack. So if Bengaluru ends up pushing too many people forward, Mohammedan Sporting will have a very easy opportunity to score on the counter attack, which is currently what they're trying to do. Pereira Diaz was about to score. No, wasn't about to score, but he was about to attempt a shot on target on a direct volley, but he got it horribly wrong and it's gone out for. I'm gonna have to double check. Has it gone out for a goal kick or it's gone out for a goal kick? Yeah, Manzoki's goal was fantastic. I mean, so far so good for Mohammedan Sporting, right? Because nobody was expecting that Mohammedan Sporting was going to be in this position at this point in the game right now. Because Mohammedan Sporting has scored the fewest number of goals in the ISL this season. Against East Bengal, when they were playing 11 versus 9, they failed to score a single goal. So the fact that they're taking a 1-0 lead against Bengaluru FC, which are the second best team in the ISL right now, they're second in the points table, is quite a shocking development. And now Sunil Shetty is yelling at the referee for some particular reason. Referee is just like, what's your issue, dude? I will say this, guys. The referees in the ISL, they're not the best. They're not great. I mean, they still have a lot of experience that they need, but they're doing their best, man. They're doing their best. Everybody in the ISL does their best. We do our best. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at what the poll is saying. I think the Bengaluru fans have shown up. 52% people are now saying that Bengaluru FC is going to win. 45% people saying Mohammedan Sporting Club is going to win 3% with a draw. So it's basically a match between Bengaluru FC fans and Mohammedan Sporting Club fans. Or maybe it's the pragmatic people who can see that Mohammedan Sporting Club are 1-0 up, so they're voting for Mohammedan Sporting to win this game. And considering the fact that only after Sunil, here we go, this is a chance, this is it. Oh my god, that's excellent goalkeeping by Bhaskar Roy. He came off his line and he cleared the ball immediately when he saw that there was a danger. Alberto Noguera had a clean run on goal, a very good ball created over there, but Bhaskar Roy was equal to the challenge and he made sure that he cleared the ball before Noguera got anywhere near it. So Mohammedan Sporting defending with their lives over here. They're trying to ensure that they're going to get 3 points from this game. Meanwhile, I can see that on the bench, Bengaluru FC are preparing three guys to come onto the pitch. They're preparing a triple substitution, which means that yeah, they're throwing the kitchen sink now. Finally, it will be really embarrassing for Bengaluru if they ended up losing this game. And somebody has gone into the book. A yellow card has been picked up by the captain of Mohammedan Sporting. What a game! This is not what I was expecting to watch today. Not what I was expecting at all. But hey, man, makes for good viewing. You want to see games like these. You want to see that teams that are not doing well are doing well against the best teams in the league. So these are the games that I love to watch. This is why I'm here. And yeah, what a fantastic game. Corner, corner for Bengaluru in the 70th minute. Can Bengaluru make the most of this corner? This is the longest they have gone. Even against Northeast United FC, they had scored by now. They had scored the equalizer by now. Nah, poor header. It's gone out for a goal kick. It was the corner went to the far post, and the header was not up to top quality. So that's gone. That's gone on the far post. Whew. What a game! Absolutely crazy game. Another Mohammedan Sporting player has gone into the book. Sky buddy, if Bengaluru don't manage winning this, I do apologize. I any person who's watching the league for so long, all of us were expecting Bengaluru to win. But if Mohammedan Sporting ends up winning this game, it's going to be a huge upset. Don't get me wrong. Mohammedan Sporting, I mean, defensively they've done a fantastic job. If I tell you what the stats are, the only shot on target that they had, I mean, they've had a couple of shots on target after the goal that they scored after the first half. But let me just read out the stats again. So after that 8th minute goal by Lobi Manzoki, Mohammedan Sporting have still had only one shot on target from which they scored, which is amazing. Bengaluru FC have had 10 shots in total and they've had two shots on target, but they haven't scored a single goal yet. And two shots on target is a little bit worrying because one was that free kick that Sunil Shetty just took, and the other one must have been Noguera. But besides that, it's not been very clinical in front of goal for Bengaluru in this game. In fact, they've barely created any clear cut chances. That has to be a foul, no? No, he just tripped on his own feet. Referee waves it away again. Bhaskar Roy is just standing with the ball next to the corner flag. Not the corner flag, the corner line. My bad. That being said, Bengaluru have had 63% possession against Mohammedan's 37%. I mean, what are you going to do with possession though? Even yesterday, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, Mumbai City versus Punjab. Mumbai City had a lot of possession, couldn't do anything with it. Punjab scored 3 goals against them with like what, 30-40% possession. So like if you have possession and you don't utilize it, it's useless. Oh, here we go. Bangalore on the left hand side. There are no overlapping runs being made, which is a little bit of a worry because usually you see overlapping runs being made by Bengaluru players. Their attack from the wings has been really weak. It's not the Bengaluru you expect to see. Where where is the Bengaluru that turned up against Northeast United? Where's the Bengaluru that turned up against Punjab FC? Oh, that's an excellent ball by Mohammedan Sporting. They just might score. What a save! What a save by Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. That was destined for the back of the net, but Gurpreet Singh Sandhu made a diving save low to his left and kept the ball from going out. It has gone out for a corner, but that was very, very close. It was an excellent attempt, don't get me wrong. Alexis from Mohammedan Sporting, number 10, with a with a low sliding finishing attempt on the far post, but Gurpreet Singh Sandhu was equal to it and managed to just get the tip of his fingers and keep the ball away from the back of the net. Fantastic goalkeeping over there. Corner for Mohammedan Sporting. They take it low, take it short. Here comes another cross. It's been cleared out for now, but Mohammedan Sporting have possession again. Here comes Alexis. Another shot. Gurpreet Singh punches it away. Mohammedan. Oh, referee blows for a foul on the Bengaluru player. Which Bengaluru player? This game has really opened up in the last 5-10 minutes. So we're off for the drinks break, guys. As you all know, in the ISL, they have two drinks breaks in each half. So this is the second half, the 75th minute. Usually it happens in the 75th minute, but the referee has taken the drinks break in the 76th minute this time. So yeah, the game has really opened up. Momentum is with both sides right now. It's really, really difficult to call. Although I'm pretty sure that you know what, credit to Mohammedan Sporting, considering that the position that they're in, they have really grabbed this game by the throat. They've not been intimidated by Bengaluru FC at all. They've not been intimidated by the quality of players that they have, and they've really given it their all. They took the lead early on in the first half in the 8th minute, and ever since then they've defended their goal with their lives. So they have really done justification to the people who have come to the stadium to watch the game, their fans. They have done justification to the fact that they're playing a home game and they're not giving any inch to Bengaluru FC. In fact, if anything, Mohammedan Sporting looked like the team that is more likely to score the second goal. That's just like I'm watching the game right now. It's what it. I'm calling it as it is. I mean, the stats can tell you a certain story, but if you're watching the game live, you can read the game pretty much. What a chance! Ryan Williams almost scored over there, and again, once again, an amazing save by Bhaskar Roy. Corner for Bengaluru. It's getting closer and closer. 78 minutes played. 12 minutes plus stoppages left in this game. Who's going to win? No one knows. No one knows. This is going to be a very critical, crucial corner. I kind of feel for Mohammedan Sporting right now. I mean, I don't have a horse in this race. Oh, it's a what? It's a penalty. Referee has blown for a penalty. Referee has blown for a penalty for Bengaluru FC. He has seen something that nobody else has seen. I don't understand why he's blown for a penalty. Why has the referee blown for a penalty? The goal scorer has now been booked. He is complaining against Manzoki has been booked. We're watching the replay right now. The referee has blown for a penalty. That is soft. That is bullshit. What the hell is that? That is so soft. I mean, I think it's soft. The commentators are saying that it's a clear penalty. I think it's really soft. Haven't you guys seen like professional football? How much players like hug and push each other and try to like grapple for better position? I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I'm gonna get a lot of hate from Bengaluru FC fans, but you know, I felt that that was a little bit rough. I mean, a little bit soft. Okay, fine. Yeah, at that point, he does have his arms around him. Okay, maybe, maybe I was being a little bit biased towards Mohammedan Sporting because I was really enjoying their performance in this game. But I mean, the referee has every right to call that a penalty. I mean, initially my thought was that it's a little bit too soft when I saw the replay, but after watching the replay again and seeing that his arm was wrapped around the Bengaluru player, I feel that, yeah, sure. It's a 50-50 in my opinion. It's a 50-50. The referees decided to give it a penalty. Sunil Shetty is going to be taking this penalty, guys, and we all know what happens when Sunil Shetty puts the ball on the 12-yard on the 12-yard circle. Bhaskar Roy versus Sunil Shetty. Is he going to be able to save? I think Sunil Shetty is going to go. He's going to go to his left. I think Sunil Shetty is going to go to his left. He usually prefers the left-hand side. Usually. I'm not saying always, usually. Here we go. Again. Yep. Perfect. He is just too good. He is just too good. Bengaluru have equalized in the 81st minute of this game, and now it is open season. Sunil Chetri with that left hand side penalty, it is absolutely unstoppable. It is straight into. I mean, he must have practiced this like 10,000 times or something because every time he hits it, that no goalkeeper in the world is going to save that. Trust me, no goalkeeper in the world is going to save that. Unless, of course, he knows he's going to go there and he jumps before and makes a little bit of movement towards that side. But his penalties are absolutely perfect, especially that left hand bottom corner penalty. It's just unstoppable. That's why he's the goat. All right, 8 minutes left in this game. Bengaluru obviously want all 3 points. They're not going to go away with just a draw. That's not what they want. But Mohammedan Sporting as well. Mohammedan Sporting was making more chances from open play in this game. To be very honest, more clear chances. We just saw like 5 minutes ago, Alexis had that shot on target, the sliding finishing that he was attempting, but Gurpreet Singh Sandhu was equal to the challenge, and he made sure that Bengaluru FC were in the game by that fantastic save low to his left hand side. So yeah, I mean, Mohammedan Sporting have made better chances, but here we go. Ryan Williams on the right hand side. Look at that pace by Ryan Williams. That is crazy, but a little bit too much showboating over there. That is not what was required. Even he knows it. He's not impressed with himself. Oh, it's gone out for a throw in. It's Mohammedan's throw in right now. 83 minutes now played plus stoppages. I think they're going to be like five. I think they're going to be minimum 6 minutes of stoppages in the second half at before full time. Very exciting game, by the way. Gotta say. 84 minutes completed. 84 minutes completed. The ball's gone out for a throw in. Mohammedan Sporting still have possession of the football, so they're not going to give up on this easily anytime soon. A lot of votes in the poll today. 49% people saying Bengaluru FC is going to win. 44% people saying Mohammedan Sporting is going to win. 8% with a draw. I guess those 8% people are currently right, according to this poll that we have on the stream. Oh, that what was that? Good pass. Changes the wing. Take your time with it. Oh my god. He's hit the post. He has hit the post. Lobi Manzoki, excellent jump, hammers it in, but unfortunately, he can just get the outside of the post and it comes back out. And now Bengaluru have possession once again. That was almost 2-1 for Mohammedan Sporting. I gotta say, man, Mohammedan Sporting have played really, really well in this game. This is such a different team that the one that was playing against East Bengal. They must have sat down and had a huge, deep look into themselves as to why. Oh, come on, that's not a foul. What are you saying? Oh my goodness, Ryan Williams! Oh, oh, this is so so close. What happened? That's not handball. That hit his chest, not his hand. Or is that what they were asking about? What were they asking about? That's not handball, man. What are you talking about? Oh my god, Manzoki came so close to scoring the potential winner in this game. Really close. He should have maybe headed it across the goal. Maybe he would have had a better chance. Who's to say? Sunil Shetty scored the goal from Bengaluru, brother. Gone out. Goal kick. 87 minutes played, guys. This game is getting closer and closer as it goes along. Oh, what a ball. That was a good move. Oh, that's a good move. He just needs to find the right cross, but it's gone out. That was a really poor cross. That was poor. Oh, 8 minutes of stoppages. 8 minutes. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Another chance gone begging. Manzoki had a free header over there, but he's put it over the crossbar. This has been a really, really good game. Really entertaining game. I thought that Bengaluru FC were going to win like 3-0, 4-0 or something like that. Clearly not. Oh, it could go out for a corner. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Well done. Will Mohammedan Sporting be happy with the point though? They've played really well in this game. We all know that Bengaluru FC are not happy with the point. Even though they go top of the table with a draw, but that is not what they would be looking for because Mohan Bagan have a game in hand. And if they do win that game in hand, they are going to go 2 points above Bengaluru with equal number of games played. Meanwhile, Mohammedan Sporting go back to 12th. They're a point behind Hyderabad with same number of games played. And yeah, I mean, they're pretty solidified on 12th right now because East Bengal are just have that solitary single point. Wow, in the past, look at the stats: 16 shots, 5 on target. Bangalore have really turned things around as far as offensive football goes. They've really made a big attempt to attack Mohammedan Sporting's goal as much as possible. They've had 5 shots on target because 10 minutes ago they just had 2 shots on target. What is the referee doing now? Why are you wasting so much time? Why is he walking? Where is he walking to? Why are you walking to the linesman? Run! You're supposed to be a fit person. Or there's a bottle that's been thrown at the linesman. This is something you don't like to see, guys. The crowd is getting all riled up. There are people trying to storm the ground. This is not good. This is not a good look. I mean, you guys are all on national television. This is not a war zone. This is a football ground. Mm. Seems to be some sort of violence that's going on in the crowd. The police is trying to keep the crowd under control. Kolkata loves violence or what? Last game I saw East Bengal versus Mohammedan Sporting. That is also like people literally throwing things at each other and stuff. Not a good look for Kolkata, man. Oh, I was so close again. Corner for Mohammedan Sporting. The shot was on target, but it was well defended at the end. Oh, shot on target again by Alexis. This time again. Oh, goes out for a goal kick. What an end to this fantastic game. Even though it's about to probably end in a 1-1 draw, but that was not far away at all. 30 seconds left in the game. I'm pretty sure the referee is going to increase the stoppage just a little bit. I think that'll be it. I think that'll be the final action of the game. Bhaskar Roy has collected the football, and I don't think, I doubt if the referee is going to increase the time. They've scored. Bengaluru. Chetri has scored the winner. That's it. That's the winner. That's the final touch of the football. Bengaluru have won. Oh, and Mohammedan players are devastated, and the crowd is going to go crazy right now. The fans look shell shocked. Bengaluru FC have scored the winner in the final second of the game. That was pretty much, I'm pretty sure there's no more time left for kickoff. Sunil Chetri, once again, the man, what do they say? Excellent ball. The final delivery was pitch perfect, inch perfect, sorry. And Chetri, right place, right time, right person. And I do feel a little bit of sympathy for Mohammedan Sporting, who really played. Hey guys, welcome back. Yep, it's done. I told you 80% chance that Bangalore are going to win. 80% chance that Bangalore are going to win. And Sunil Chetri, I told you, like, if they don't score by the 60th minute, then they're going to send Chetri on. And Chetri has scored both goals. He is going to be the man of the match. And now Mohammedan Sporting have to throw everything at this. I do feel bad. They played really well for so long. They kept Bengaluru at bay. Here we go. Alexis has a great chance. He should have gone for goal. He should have gone for goal. That's it. Full time. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. What a game. What a game. Watching on a Wednesday evening in the ISL. Once again, this league is so unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. Uh, the fans of Mohammedan Sporting and the players of Mohammedan Sporting look so upset. Lobi Manzoki thought his goal was going to make the difference between these two sides, but then Sunil Chetri came on, scored a penalty in the 82nd minute, and then a 99th minute goal in stoppage time. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's full time here uh, at Kishore Bharti uh, Krirangan Stadium. The Mohammedan Sporting fans are devastated. The Mohammedan Sporting players are devastated. Unfortunately, what this does in the table is that now Bengaluru are 20 points up. They have a 3 point lead against Mohun Bagan, who are in second place. Mohun Bagan do have a game in hand, so they will now have to win if they are to keep parity with Bengaluru FC at the top of the table. Meanwhile, at the bottom, unfortunately for Mohammedan Sporting, I gotta say that they had a lot of fighting spirit, but at the end, football can be an extremely cruel game. Even if you give sheer hard work and you get the hard yards in, it still comes in and like stabs you in the heart. To be fair, even I like Bengaluru, but home play really well today. Absolutely, I'm really impressed because considering Mohammedan Sporting's position in the ISL, it was not expected that they would give such a fighting performance. And what they've done is they've held on till the very last of the game. But then Bengaluru FC had to throw every single quality. They had to bring on Ryan Williams. They had to bring on Sunil Shetri. And at the end, like persistence pays off. So that is what we saw in this game today. We saw persistence paying off. Bengaluru FC increased their number of attacks in the final 15 minutes and they were rewarded for it. Hey, not bad. Dylan, hey guys, chat. Dylan made some money. You could have let us in on it, Dylan. I actually bet $1 on Bengaluru to win before they scored their first goal in the 80th minute. The odds were 1600. Oh, wow. Imagine if you had bet 1600 on that then. आर्मी भाई क्या हो गया यार ये क्या हो गया क्या देखा आज हमने मतलब बुरा लग रहा है मेरे को मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग के लिए क्योंकि बहुत अच्छा खेल रही थी इतने लंबे टाइम से अच्छा खेल रही थी बेंगलुरु को दबा के रखा हुआ था पर लास्ट में भाई वही होता है ना कि कोशिश करते रहो करते रहो करते रहो अंत में जीत मिल ही जाती है और यही हुआ मेरे को बिल्कुल उम्मीद नहीं थी कि 99 मिनट में जाके गोल पड़ेगा बेंगलुरु का पर सुनील छेत्री प्लेयर खासियत उसकी उसकी यही है वो क्वालिटी प्लेयर है कभी गिव अप नहीं करता मज़ा आया पर बेचारे मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग फैंस के लिए और मोहम्मदन स्पोर्टिंग प्लेयर्स के लिए थोड़ा सा बुरा लग रहा है Sky, thank you for today and looking forward to seeing you again soon. You are the best commentary. Really, really appreciate. Really, really appreciate. What a legendary thing to say. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, watching the game with me. Again, guys, those of you who are watching, I will be coming live again at 12:15 a.m. Indian Standard Time for the Champions League game between Liverpool and Real Madrid. So make sure that you tune in for that if you are able to. If you're Indian, I understand it is the middle of the week and it's a match is at 1:30 in the morning, so I completely understand. But if anyone wishes to join, so you absolutely can do that. Sky, thank you again so much. I'm just gonna pin that. Lol, if I bet. Wait, let me read the. I'll just tell you, Sky. Just 1 second. Lol, if I bet 1600, I'd have died of a heart attack before full try. That is also true. That is also true because it was a 99th minute winner. That is very true. So I would have won the bet, but I wouldn't have been alive to claim the winnings. That is fair. That is how I feel. That's why I don't play roulette because you don't know what's gonna happen. It's like too nerve wracking. Wait, let me tell you, Sky, what time it's gonna be. Singapore. Oh my. By Sky, I don't think you're gonna be able to watch the game, buddy. It's already 12 a.m. for you, so yeah. I mean, it's gonna be 3 in the morning, buddy. I think you should just have a good night's rest, go to sleep. We'll tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming another ISL game. Let me just tell you, tomorrow 7:30 in the evening, Indian Standard Time. There's going to be another ISL game. There's going to be an ISL game every single day, in fact. So let me just tell you tomorrow which game I'm going to be streaming. Tonight I'm going to be doing Liverpool versus Real Madrid. If it's not feasible for you, that's okay. Okay, tomorrow's a big game. In fact, tomorrow 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It's Kerala Blasters versus Goa. A lot of people are going to be joining, guys. My Kerala Blasters stream. Hundreds and thousands of people come on the stream because there are so many Malayalis all over the world, and they do not have access to Geo Cinema. So they all join in, and they also want to know that what's the update on that team. So make sure that you join in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of engagement. A lot of people saying a lot of stuff. So that's just football, right? That's what happens on live streams. But it's a lot of fun. I can assure you. Dylan says, "I refuse to bet more than $10. Otherwise, it's not fun." That is fair. That is absolutely fair. All right, Dylan. Take care, buddy. You have a great day. See me on my next stream. I think for you it might be possible. So if it's comfortable for you, you're more than welcome. You have a flight to Shanghai around 9 a.m. Maybe I can join you. Absolutely sure, sure, sure. That would be wonderful. All right, guys. It's 9:45 p.m. for me over here in India in the Dehradun, Uttarakhand. I have to prepare for my stream at 12 o'clock. So I am going to take a little bit of a break. It has been a wonderful time chatting with all of you people, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining my stream. At the end, as I say in all my streams, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, take care, and see you